struggling with Propfirms? Let's go. Hey guys, now I'm going to be going over a very important topic. Imagine you can lose less every single time, and every time you place a trade, right? This is where the real skill is super important, and it will set you apart from other traders. Never mind, okay, forget comparing yourself to other traders, right? This whole process is about comparing yourself to yourself, and you should be your only competition. Now I'll put this here just to see what happened. Zone marked. And let's just say here, obviously volume is low, being a Friday. We've got an NFP today as well. Now obviously I can see a clear breakout. I can see super strong bullish signals along with rejections, but then there's a dark cloud cover forming. Now if I was in this trade, right, we again strong breakout, very strong bullish engulfing pattern. Now you can obviously wait for price to come back to near enough to this zone, and then you would take your entry and look for. Now win or lose, it does not matter. If you're every time taking a trade and you're focusing on winning, right, then you're already losing, right? You're already shooting yourself in the foot, whether in this trade or in the trade after or within 10-20 trades. The whole mindset is wrong. Not only that, I'm going to be showing you obviously how you can, and obviously every time you notice when you start watching my videos, and if you watch my other videos, the intro is always about showing Propfirms, Pagay certificates. I'm a 700k funded trader, and getting these big risk rewards on my win rate, where I show passing multiple challenges within 1-2 trades or 1-2 days with high decent win rates. It's not because I'm very good at getting those big risk rewards. No, whenever I lose small, right? And I'm going to be showing you one of the risk management techniques I personally use, and how you can apply this method as well. And how where I show to now, obviously this trade's coming to halfway point. I'll be showing you how I would manage this, right? Now obviously I show this to my unlimited one-to-one mentorship group as well. This is the elite mentorship program. Link will be in the video description. If anyone wants to fast track their trading and they're just tired of losing and they just absolutely lost and they don't have a clue what they're doing, link will be in the video description. I mean, this is a place where I show my winning trades. This was a trade yesterday, and sorry, not yesterday, on the 8th, literally about 2 days ago. So I caught it 1-4, but the trade went to a 1-12. Bit gutted, but just New Year's resolution, how to trail my stop losses, get better and better at catching those bigger wins. I mean, I show my losing trades, and I believe on this one yesterday, just one moment, sorry, today, this trade went to hit break even. I was running a little bit of a profit. I was using around 19 lots for this position, and yeah, so it is what it is, right? Now do I go on tilt mode, where I start over risking, over leveraging, over trading, just because my profitable trade turned to break even? No, I know that it's a Friday, low volume, NFP week, right? NFP day, so not everything's going to go my way. Now this position here, for example, right, I would be already, one of the methods I would use, I would already be out of this trade by the time it reaches this halfway line, right? So I'm risking 1%, and by the time it comes down here, I'm already out. So I'm risking 1%, but I lose only 0.5%, right? So in this trade, now I do it mentally. Now this is where a lot of people go wrong. Mentally, just because you got all your signals. So if I show you, let me see if I can, okay, let's just, so we got one here, and let's grab another one here, right? So I'll color this one a different color it blue. Now what is this? This one I'm just pointing towards, this one here, we've got the strong bullish breakout, and here we've got an engulfing bullish candle. Now mentally, we assume that this has to 100% work. Now we already start thinking about the profits. Wrong. That's where you go wrong, right? It's a very bad mistake. Now another second, if this turns profitable, well, I'm already out of this trade anyway, but if this turns profitable, I'm like kicking myself, like thinking, this is what majority of everyone does. They start kicking themselves and thinking, I missed the opportunity, right? What's happened here? This was supposed to be a winner. Why didn't I make my stop loss big enough in the first place? I kept at that full stop loss. I would have turned it. No, You gotta realize, guys, the biggest killer in trading is unexpectancy. Now what do I mean in that is, if you fully brainwash yourself, if you fully accept that this is when this happens, I fully agree, I'm out of the trade, I'm done for the day. But the moment you start thinking, oh no, what's happened here, when unexpected things start happening which you didn't prepare for, that's when things start going sideways, right? That's when you start doing, like, it's like, let me give you an example. Imagine you're walking down a path, right? Imagine you're walking down a path, and I say to you, right, at the end of this path, guys, there's a coffee shop. Just go to the coffee shop, buy yourself a coffee and sit down and obviously, you know, wait for me. Now, obviously, you've heard all that. Normal, right? You know, you looked at the map, you know what to do, right? From point A to point B, you're just going to walk and go to the coffee shop. Now, imagine while you're walking down, suddenly out of the blue, a lion comes out, pops out, right? And now it's like, are you going to still walk to the coffee shop? What are you going to do? You don't, right? It's something totally unexpected. You don't know how to react to the situation. Are you going to carry on running towards the coffee shop? Are you going to run backwards? Are you going to run, you know, totally go left, right, run, sprint off? Are you going to panic? Are you just going to freeze and, you know, let it attack you? Are you going to just pick up a weapon? Suddenly, you don't know what to do. Whatever's about to happen, because you're not planned for the situation, you do not know the outcome. Now, and that's when you basically go on tilt mode. Now, when a trade goes against you and you're not prepared for it, that's basically the lion just coming out of the blue, right? You have to be mentally prepared and accept for every single scenario that, you know, presents itself. So, for example, if this trade comes to halfway here and hits my stop loss halfway point, even though I'm risking 1%, I'll only lose 0.5%. Mentally, I've already prepared. If I lose, now data tells me, if I just move all this, just one moment. Now, data tells me, right, the amount of trades I can get away with if I'm risking 0.5%, and I've already collected that data, right? I know how many winners in a row, how many losses I'll get in a row. And this is why it's super important you have that data, because data is going to build your confidence. You are not going to have any confidence, because when the market does unexpected things, that's just basically the lying popping out the blue randomly and forcing you to do crazy things. So in this case, let's look at some examples. Let's see, let's break this down. Let's put this on replay mode. Okay, so what we'll do is, okay, let me just change the color of this as well, because let's just point the color of the winners, blue, but it's not, doesn't stand out that much, right? It's don't want to confuse. Keep it green, I just move this out of the way. So here we got a strong bullish candle, right? Now where do you think, now smooth sailing would be, right? Strong, super strong bullish candle, price comes down, I get my basically signal to take a buy trade, and price starts shooting up, right? Now where is basically the lion popping out? Where is the unexpectancy, right? In this case scenario, one is time delay. What do I mean by that? I'm not, you know, it's taking a bit of time to get my engulfing pattern, that's the one I'm looking for, or whichever pattern you want to trade, you know, even morning star, any buy signal is taking time to delay. That's the unexpectancy. You're going to be thinking, wait a minute, why is it taking so long? So being patient, sitting on your hands, that's something unexpected. So what you might do is you might end the trade and you think, wait a minute, I'd rather just stay out of this, right? I'm not getting my pattern, it's been a while. And then after later, what happens? Your pattern forms, price comes back down, you could have just taken your entry from here, and price shoots up. And then instead what happens, you know, you're like, oh no, what's up, price is already down here. You start taking your entry from here, price retraces a little bit, knocks you out, and then it goes in your favor, and you're like, what's happened here, right? Patience, right? Being impatient could be the lion that pops out, right? There is a danger. Now another one, let's think of another one, right? Look at these multiple wick rejections at the top. You might be thinking, I've got my bullish breakout, but there's not enough buying pressure again. You know, all these sellers are lurking around here. Maybe the price wants to come back down again. It's the unexpectancy. And the way I follow my rules, guys, is I do not care what candle wicks I see, what kind of patterns I see. I'm just looking for a certain pattern to form, candles to do certain things, and then obviously this is only what I show to my mentorship students. I don't show anywhere else. I never show this in my YouTube videos. The break and retest that I show on here is basic. The reason, again, like I mentioned in my other videos, I am showing this on my YouTube channel. People normally sell this as a course, and I think normally this should be general public information, and it's normally what you get in your average break and retest textbook. I mean, I'd go into a lot more detail, I break it down a lot more, to be honest, but still, you know, I do believe this should be, you know, rather than people selling as a course and just scamming people, I just put it on my YouTube channel. The one I show to my mentorship students is totally different to this. It is the break and retest, is more clearer, the key levels in the zones are more clear as well, but obviously entries are super simple as well. It's actually more simple than the zones, to be honest. Okay, so here is the bullish, so you can say the bullish or morning you know, star you were waiting for. There's another one here, bullish engulfing here as well. Normally it's better if you normally have a bearish candle, then a bullish engulfing. Normally works out much better, just tells I mean, this is good enough as well, but still, you know, is, and you can even see another one as well, guys, another signal you can see. If I mean, look at this, price never breaks below this level. Let's go to a smaller time frame, let it load up. Okay, look at this interesting thing here, right? Price, look at this, has never closed below these wicks here, right? Except for obviously down here. Now when you get a bearish candle breakout here, does that mean I'm just gonna, as soon as price comes here, I'm gonna take this sell? No, price breaks here, but now you gotta wait for some rejections, bearish rejections, right? And obviously we're not getting that. We got a straight away a bullish candle comes back. That tells sellers try to take control. Buyers came straight away, push the market back up, price comes back down, and then now we've got obviously the breakout. Now we've got the confirmation. We have a price. Now do you take the trade straight after confirmation? You can do, but then you got to make sure your stop loss is big enough as well. You got to leave enough breathing room. My advice would be, wait for price to come back down a little more, the closer to the zone obviously the better, and then you can, it gives you more leverage, it gives you more freedom with your stop loss. You can put it below this zone, you can put it below this, these two candles, which are acting like support, and you can put it, or if you're playing it super safe, put it below the actual zone that we marked on a much bigger time frame, which will then give you a nice risk to reward too. And obviously price just keeps going, and overall we're looking at something like 1 to 7, almost 1 to 8, guys. So yeah, that's one example there. Now I mean, you can even see this one here as well, guys. Look at this, let me just remove this one. This is a 1 to 8 already in the bag here. Now you can see another, you know, strong bullish breakout. Now we got to again wait for price to establish, right? Breakouts on the small time frame, price comes back down. This is a super strong bullish candle. You get your entry candle, wait for price to come back down. Obviously it's not come down as much as I would like it to. Now sometimes you got to take that early entry. Why? When you get a very strong bullish candle, buyers are not going to give the sellers a chance to come back down here and retest. Sometimes you're gonna have to take that early entry. A super safe entry would be obviously below the wick. If you wanted to, you know, break this down, you can go to a small time frame. There's ways which I show in my other videos. You can look at support and resistance levels, you can break it down, and obviously, you know, refine your stop loss even more. And let's see what kind of a entry it would have given you. I mean, sorry, TP would have given you. I mean, still 1 to 3.8, almost 1 to 4. Can't complain there. You know, at the end of the day, even on a 100k account, that's almost well, almost 4k. Now okay, so now coming back to without going off track, let's go back to the topic. So another thing, guys, you can where you can manage your stop loss as well is, look, if you're seeing that most of your trades hardly ever go into drawdown, you can see this one here, right? Trades hardly ever going into drawdown. Obviously if I go into a small time frame, I'm sure it'll show me breakout, confirmation, you take your entry. This trade is hardly ever going into drawdown, right? That's why you can, majority of your trades, you can put them, as soon as you take the entry, put it to halfway point. So you, whenever you're risking 1%, but you only lose 0.5%. Backtester, guys, very powerful. Obviously I go into a lot more risk management methods that I only show to my students, and I've even if I show you in the elite mentorship, the risk management section, I pretty much have posted a few of the techniques that I personally use, but obviously this is only for the students in the elites. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, and check it out if you are interested of joining the, I mean, the free section, guys. You still learn so much from there. And I mean, trading, guys, at its core, you know, it's super simple. And the beautiful thing I've recently been mentioning in my videos is as well, that once you learn the skill set, you know, you don't have to put in more hours. Then it just determines your earnings. Just you know, depends on the account size. The bigger the account size, the more you'll earn. It's not like, again, once I mentioned, if you're an intern, you have to put in like 10-20 hours to become a manager and work your way up, and keep, you know, working for a fixed contract, and then one day eventually trying to go CEO. Your hours increase. In trading is totally different. Once you learn your skill set, you know, if you're trading on a 5k account, prop firm, 100k, 200k, it just depends on your account size. I hope this video is helpful. Backtest this, guys. Check how many trades of yours are actually do ever hit. You know, find your A+ setups, but find out how many actually going into drawdown. Find out different techniques, different ways to refine them. You know, trading is not about how much you make in per trade, it's about how much you save per trade. On that note, I will end it. Take care, and I'm out.